Yo, what is up? Alright, so we got a bunch of stands for them now, which is cool. Booyah. Alright, this vid is going to be about this and about this. So I realized that, oh yeah, and this too. So we got this Endura blah 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 FATVIPER motor, you know, the goodness, ESC, all that stuff. And I was gonna use it for that guy back there, but I don't care to continue building that right now, so I'm gonna throw it into this guy. But this guy runs on V2, as you can see, V2. And this, the V2 doesn't let brushless get hooked up to it. It's probably the worst one they ever created, just for that reason. So I'm gonna take the ESC out of this, and that right there is a 5066, and I'm probably going to put it into this, into the Basecamp here, because this guy, freaking, that stuff's brutal. It's almost identical setups right now. And I think I'll just have to take the battery mount out of this guy. As you can see, it's been cut right there to let that motor fit in there. So I'm just gonna have to switch some guts out, and I'm guessing this thing's gonna stay relatively close to what its weight is. So the ESC receiver combo should be close to the same weight. And the motor is basically like half a motor longer. So maybe another 5 grams difference. So this thing might turn into 230 grams total. I don't think it's going to go too much over that, if it does. Because really, it's just like a smidge longer. But everything else is going to stay stock on this. I was running it on the course yesterday, and I realized it does better than I thought. I kind of made a video, or I filmed a bunch of stuff. I never uploaded it because I was like, this thing sucks. But it was my driving skill that sucked. So I went back out and redid some lines yesterday, and I was like blown away by what it was doing. So it was clearly me and not the rig. And then I was like, huh, this thing has the Spectrum. So I plugged in this guy into the second little port beside the servo port, and sure as shit, this thing fired right up, started spinning. So I noticed it didn't really like to run at low speed. It got really shaky, and it's not because of the gearing. This thing, oh, it's so flawless. You can't feel any biting or resistance from those teeth being meshed too close together. So I'm gonna have to hook up its weird little USB tri-plug and just hope that it goes in the right way. I don't know which way it goes here. I don't think it actually says in the owner's manual or freaking whatever. So, gonna have to hook that up and might have to calibrate this thing a little bit. But I've got it set up so it's nice and just took a little that black Gorilla tape, kind of hooked it up together so it would just stay in one spot. But this thing's got some serious weight to it. Like, I have a little tiny portion of a brass transmission here, but this thing itself is pretty freaking heavy. So I don't know if it's gonna mount front or back, which way I'm gonna do it. It's probably gonna go front, so I'm gonna have to figure out how to get the ESC under here, and I might have to put the ESC, oh, I can't really see. Crap, Garrett, you suck! So you can see there's not much room under here, right? Especially once this gets in there. Like, it's pretty tight quarters. Might have to take this ESC out of its cage just to get it down a smaller size. Not sure just yet, but this is just like the start of it, so I haven't done anything yet. The super lightweight transmission in there. So it should be a pretty cool flip. Because I really like this rig, I just don't like the V2. Like if you have any weight with the V2. So I'm guessing this is... like just feeling the weight difference. I'm going to weigh him now, but I'm guessing this is like 150 grams heavier than this guy. So times... Alright, so we got this here sweet kitchen scale for cooking accuracy. Because, you know, whenever you're doing recipes or recipes, as they call it, you want to be as accurate as possible, and scales are the best way to do that. But, yeah. So, 224. Bam! You can see that.
Alright. Oh, yeah.
And so, what would be the guess? 200 or 370? Oh, shit, I was way off. It's like 220 grams heavier. Derp. Alright, so, and remember, this doesn't have the brass rings inside. They're sitting over that way somewhere. I don't even know. I think they're in the, they're in there somewhere. The things. Alright, so yeah, that's much heavier than I thought. And once I get this guy installed, I might even be able to put the brass rings back in those wheels if I need to, because that should add, I think it was another nearly 200 grams. Just grab one quickly. Time in. Alright, so here they are. So take a guess what those weigh. Brass rings, lead mod. Frick, those are heavy. Holy smokes. Alright, so we're still at 0, you can see right there. Damn. It's almost as much as this rig. So that weight keeps you planted. That's crazy. So I might put them back in, I might not. Got these guys here, another different set of tires. 264 for that set of tires, or wheels, sorry. That's nuts. Alright. So it should be pretty rad. So I guess, let's see here. There we go. 225, 24. So it's literally 200 grams heavier. We'd be hitting some crazy weight. 620 grams. That's nuts. Let's just do a quick weight on the Kanga axe here. Because it does have aluminum wheels now on the inside. Or, sorry, here, but I think I have brass, yeah. Brass on the inside. And the lead weight mod, so 614. So that little tiny Toyota would become heavier than this thing. That's crazy. Yeah. Oh yeah. If you don't have these stands, I very much recommend them. They're nice. So if you just let your rig sit like this, you'll actually deform your tire and you'll get a flat spot. Especially if you have foams. So this rig has foams in it, and I noticed it yesterday. I got them yesterday. I built it up. I built 3 of them. Put them on the other rigs. Bam, bam, bam. And that JLU had some crazy flat spots on its tire. Like a little rig like this won't matter because there's no foam inside, and it's just like, these tires are wicked hard, so you can let it sit there all day and it's not going to do anything. But I think 3 of them, Canadian, was $19. But be careful, because you can crack the plastic. Let's see if I can zoom in on that. You can see the crack right there. Yeah. But they are dope. They keep everything lifted up, make it look good, keep your tires nice and proper without getting crappy. So yeah, I'm going to start building this thing. I'll show you when it's done and what's happened. This thing's going to stay awesome. I'm guessing it's going to run really nice on V2 being 224 grams. Anyway, later.